to another place. If you're not coming with me, I'll talk about love. You say.
Hello everyone, it's Expat Ian in the Philippines. So just thought I'd go for a little walk and discuss some things. In the background, black clouds. We've got a storm coming over. It'll probably hit us tomorrow or Monday, so we'll wait for that. So I don't want to start copying my friends who've done some videos this morning. The topic was, would we be able to go back to our home country if we had to? So with me, so I'm from the UK. I left the UK in 1981. I did over to Germany with the British Army, and I never returned. Okay, I went back now and again to visit my family in the UK, but I never returned to live there. And when I was in Germany, I used to go back every 2 or 3 times a year when we're on leave from the military. And then when I did eventually leave Germany to go to China, it was 8 years before I went back to China. Went back to Europe. That was a big shock, because when you haven't been back to your home country for a very long period of time, you tend to see things more, all the changes. Whereas if you go back a couple of times every year, you don't tend to see that. So I was shocked when I went back to the UK. Many shops closed. Also the people, the old people. Morning. And just the state of the town and the people. My sister, she was taking drugs and alcohol. My oldest brother, who fortunately died not so long ago, he was also doing drugs and alcohol. And I am pretty sure if I would have stopped in the UK, I would have ended up the same. It's like a normal thing, but I mean, back in them days when I was there, it was quite a nice place. And then you hear, sometimes I look in the papers, but you get stabbings and shootings in the town where I come from. Rugby, in the middle. It's only a very small town, 50,000 people, and nothing happened there before. And even my half brother, when I went there once, because our mother used to live just down the road from where he used to live, and he says, "Oh, don't go out at night because don't go out at night because you'll get mugged." Oh my God! What's happened to this town? So, what I'm getting at is, if I had to go back there, firstly I'll have nowhere to. Firstly, I'll have nowhere to go to, and I'll end up on the street. The thing is, you're over here, so I have my own house, and I can afford everything. And then, imagine going back. So if something happens here, and it doesn't matter for what reason, but the thing is, would you be able to go back? And I said to my to my friend, well, I wrote in the comments, if I had to go back to the UK, I'd end up on the streets. And probably end up as one of these homeless, alcoholic, drug addicts, slowly killing themselves on the streets. Okay, I have 2 children in Germany, but I'm sure they wouldn't want to put me up in there. Well, my son's only has an apartment, I think. My daughter has her own house, but she won't want me living at the house long term. Good morning. So, yeah, living in Germany, I don't know. The thing is, like I said, because I left Europe 2007. I mean, I've been gone too long. I'm adapted to here now. Would I be able to adapt back to the European way? I don't know. It's, but like again, it's in the UK. In the UK, it'd be on the streets. Germany, I also don't know. What would happen to me in Germany? I have nowhere to go. I haven't got a house or an apartment, or I don't have any bank accounts there or nothing. Everything I have is here. So, like I said, I've been gone too long. Too long to go. I don't want to go back. Why am I here in the first place? Not just because of my wife. Like I said, I left Europe. Okay, I was working, but I had a choice. I could have gone back to Germany, but I didn't want to. I says every time you go back, you see how things get worse and worse and worse. Especially in, I'm not. Shall I say? I'm not a racist, but in Germany, when you go to Germany, you'll see. Or when I was there, you'll see more foreigners than Germans. There's a town near where I used to live. You go there, it's all foreigners. You'll hardly see any Germans, and it's going to sound funny. That's one thing I noticed when I went to China. You walk through the towns, it's all Chinese. You just get a few expats, a few foreigners, and it's the same here. So, where I live, there's only 2 or 3 of us expats. One of them he's working in Europe, so he only comes back here now and again. And there's another one I've never spoken to him. He lives on the other side of town. But yep. So you're only with Filipinos, no foreigners. So that's one thing. One thing that I noticed. So. Like I said, I've been gone too long, so it would be very, very, very hard for me to go back to Europe. With my house in the background, we'll just walk down here. Not quite finished yet. So, whereas if someone who's only been over here for maybe a year, 2 years, is 2 years also too long to go back? Because you're just starting to get used to everything here. So I would say those people who have been here only for a short time, they would have it maybe easier. And then, like I said, with the bank accounts or having somewhere to live. So again, if you have still a bank account in your home country, and you have still somewhere to live, then yes, it'll be a lot easier for you. So big construction there behind me at the end of our road. Oh, we've got the guy selling his bean curd. Yeah. So he comes here 2 or 3 times a day, selling his bean curd. Tao, I think they call it. Is it Tao, Lynn? Tao? Is that what he's screaming? Tao. So yeah, that guy he comes. Well, it depends how much he sells. If he sells a lot, then he only comes up. He only comes up once a day. And if he comes up 2 or 3 times a day, you know he hasn't sold enough to go home yet. So, yeah. Could you go back home if you had to? So I couldn't. I says, I've explained. First of all, I have nowhere to go to. So I'll end up on the streets, and I've been gone too long. This is the UK 1980s. I'd have to get used to all the British way of thinking again, I suppose, and the British way of life. And after being in China and living quite good actually for 12 years, I mean that would have been hard as well. Eating good, having a nice apartment, good salary, and going back to the UK. No, thank you. So anyway, guys, so it's something for you to think about before you come out here. Now, guys, I'll leave it at that. I think it's going to start raining soon. Lynn, I think it's going to start raining soon. My neighbour, she's because I said it's going to rain tomorrow. She's now done her washing today. And see, black clouds in the background, Lynn. So, guys, I'll leave it at that. Yeah, so again, my answer to that is no. I could not cope with going back to the UK or Germany. That would be a disaster. So, all right, if anything happened, I will have to make it work. So I can stop here. So, guys, that's all from me. I'll catch you then on my next video. So, from Koya Ian, it's goodbye. Take care, guys.